Here we're asked to determine the function graphed below, which we are told is a sine function. First thing I'm going to do is find the k and the a values by looking at the midline, maximum, and minimum. Looks like the midline here is at 1, so that's easy enough. It tells me that the k value is equal to 1. Now I'm looking at the amplitude, the distance from the midline to the maximum, to tell me my a value. Looks like that is going up by 2, so I know my a value is 2. The other thing I need to look at, though, is the general shape, right? I know a sine function looks like this, and a negative sine function just is the reverse. So I got to figure out kind of where my starting point is that will help me. In this case here, the first thing I'm looking at is I know that it has to start at the midline, so I'm looking for one of my points that start at the midline. I'm going to go ahead and choose the easy one that's crossing through the y-axis. So that means that looks like the general shape means it's a positive sine value, so my a value is positive 2. Next, I got to find my h value. So since my starting point I'm saying is right here, my h value is not moving to the left or to the right. So my h value is just 0 because I'm not shifting anywhere. Lastly, I'm looking for the b value. The b value is always 2 pi over the period. The period is the distance that it takes for the graph to start repeating. So I see that the distance here is from 0 to 2 pi over 3. So that's my period. So when I say my b value is equal to 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 3, let's make that look a little bit nicer. 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 3. That's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm multiplying by 3 over 2 pi. And when I multiply this, these 2 pi's cancel out. That tells me that my b value ends up being 3. Now I have everything I need to write my equation in transformation form. Y equals the a value, which is 2. It is a sine function. B value of 3, x minus h, so there's no h value. I could have probably just put 3x in there. And then my k value is 1. That's my equation.